Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So we have yet another product review video today, and just like I've said on the other videos I've done of products, that I only want to review products that I would use for the creation of content, not just for this YouTube channel, but also for my photography and so forth. And I don't plan to review products that make no sense for me and make no sense for what I do for this channel, because I assume folks that are watching my videos would want to, of course, see products that they would want to use based on the reason why you watch my videos as well. So with that, as you guys know, I've had a wonderful collaboration with ZHIYUN. ZHIYUN has sent me yet another light, and the light we are going to review today is the CM15 Cinepeer. Now, this light has recently come out. It's a mini LED, and they sent it out to me because they wanted to see how I felt about the light compared to the Fiveray M20c, which is the first light I reviewed for them and have had now for a month. Now, before I get going into the CM15, I'll tell you right now, I really like the Fiveray. This Fiveray M20c is right here, and the only reason it's in my hand is because I'm gonna compare it to the CM15 so that you guys can see the differences between the lights. But I can tell you right now, if I wasn't comparing this light right now to the CM15, it'd be doing what the Mullet 60 is doing right now, which is lighting up my background with some color, or maybe even some actual CCT light. I usually shoot at or have my lights at 52 Kelvin, and it would be separating me from the background of the wall, which is what the Mullet 60 is doing. So that said, let's go ahead and get into the two lights. Now, right off the bat, the light coming out of the box comes with the nice soft diffuser on it right here, and you will notice looking at the light without the diffuser on it that it looks very similar to the Fiveray, and I'll show you in a minute why I say that and why you feel that as well. It also comes with a cold shoe mount, so hopefully I can show that right there, hot cold shoe mount. And then wherever I put it, it comes with the clip that I don't see right now, so I must have it in the other room, because I've been playing with this light now for about a couple of days, about say 5 days or so. I've been playing with the light to get a feel for it and see what I see is the differences between it and the Fiveray, so I can actually, you know, tell you guys about that, so you can decide if this is the better light for you over the Fiveray. Now, we'll start off with the price, because everybody wants to know the price. Well, there is about 50% difference in price between the two. Now, again, I'm comparing the Fiveray M20c. This is the light combo. It comes with a barn door. It comes with a grid. If I can get this off, very strong magnet there. It comes with a diffuser that uses magnets on a housing that has magnets on the back that you open up that clip and there's your light. So it comes with a lot of stuff, and it's about $120, and good for ZHIYUN on always having discounts and sales. You may be able to get this light cheaper than that. If you go back to my other video I did showing the review of the ZHIYUN Fiveray M20c, which I'll put somewhere up at the top, you'll see that there is a discount code that you can use if you actually still want to get that light, and there will be a discount code for the MC20, which you see here, and this is at $59.99, so 60 bucks. So you got $129.99 and $59.99. That's the first big difference. When you look at the lights themselves though, out of their accessory or with their accessories off, you'll see that they pretty much are the same. I mean, guys, looking at this, they are in pretty much the same type of plastic housing, which feels good, feels strong, feels sturdy. You can see they both have fans. Now the fan for the, and they're about the same. The fan, everything looks literally about the same, other than the lettering and stuff that's on them, and the fact that you got a nice big fat 20 watt there, and you don't quite have that on the CM. The only other big difference you have between these is, as far as exterior and looking at them, is On the 15, the CM15, you have a mounting hole there. So that's nice. So you can actually mount this along with that soft diffuser on it directly to things like your camera with the use of that Coach 2 hot shoe mount. I'll show you guys that as well. Physically though, again, going back to that, you have a weight difference where the Fiveray is a little heavier. And I know a lot of that has to do with the fact that it has a bigger battery in it to power the 20 watts. And there you go. So that's the biggest difference. But I think to help in that price difference, again, you have all those wonderful accessories in the combo kit for the Fiveray. What you also get with the Fiveray is you get use of the Fiveray app. You also get the music effect, where when you're playing music, the light will flash and do different things that you set up with the different intervals using the settings to be able to get the effect you want when music is playing. You don't have that in these. So that's one of those ways that it drops in cost because of the features that are not there. But what you do have in the Cine, and you see these lights, they look the same, right? Unless I tell you guys, or I turn to the back or the side, you won't know which one is which. You have 18 effects versus the 10 that's in here. They both go from 2500 Kelvin to 10,000 Kelvin. They both have FX effects, as I said, 10 versus 18. They both have RGB channel control setting. They both have CCT, as I just stated, and they both have HSI, where you can go ahead and change different light effects and the hues and the intensity and stuff like that. They both take advantage of how you saw me on the Fiveray and the Mullis, where you press the intensity button to jump between the settings. So like if I was on CCT, it jumps from 0% intensity to 50% to 100%. And so the CM still does that. So there are a lot of, similar features in the way the lights operate that make this a nice little to have. So you say, Warren, okay, well, what else is there? Well, why would you choose this over this one? Well, you have to look at your use case and see which one is better for you. For a cheaper price, almost 50%, if not 50%, I think, cheaper than the Fiveray, you get a lot of features in this at 15 watts. So you're gonna say to yourself, okay, well, what's the difference between 15 watts versus 20 watts? Because that's also a big thing. So I'm gonna show you guys some video that I went through outside, but showing the differences between the wattages. Okay guys, so I'm outside in the backyard under the canopy, got some shade going on because the sun's on the other side of the house, and I wanted to come out here so you guys could see the difference between 15 watt and 20 watt as far as light output. And we're going to run these through the quick settings that you could do with the intensity knob. So we're going to start off with the CM15. I'm at 0% right now, everything's off, so this is how dark it is out here. And we're going to go to 50 watts or 50%, excuse me. And there's 50% with the CM15. So when I point this to me without the diffuser on, that's not a bad amount of light at 50%. This is about, say, a foot away from my head, right? Now, when I go to the Fiveray, same thing, it's producing a lot more light. There is that difference in that 20 watt output that this is giving me versus the 15. Here's a vlogging setup with this camera. Here's how that looks, the back. And as far as the weight, I barely noticed that the light is on this. Between the lens, the body, and the small rig cage, it just has enough weight on it that I barely feel the weight on that. I don't have all of the accessories, or at least the accessory cage, to have to put on the CM like I do on the Fiveray to be able to get my mount, as you can see right here. Hopefully I don't let this zoom on my face, but to be able to use the Fiveray and mount it to my camera like I just did very easily with the CM15, I actually have to put this thing in this mount to do that. So those are the big differences between the light. And for me, if I was just wanting something that's quick, fast, will help me light me up in a scene or help me light my subject up in a scene, be able to throw in a camera or a phone setup to be able to light up the scene, I'm going to choose this very light and powerful setup over this one, which again, I to even mount the Fiveray, I have to put it in the bracket to mount it. Something I think ZHIYUN should be looking at. This guy, the CM15, this is the Fiveray. Fiveray's coming out. Go into the accessory for the Fiveray. It's lighter because the CM15 is lighter than the Fiveray. But look what I just did. I gave myself more variety and more capability, right? With the lesser power light, because I have them both. Now, I will say that. I have them both to play with and use. This is the Fiveray with the soft diffuser on for the CM15. Now, there's not a whole lot I can do with this other than I have to have something that can maybe clamp onto this and hold this. I can't magnetically put it anywhere. I can't, this is it. So this is the best I can do with this. Excuse me. But with the CM15, I could do more because again, it has the mount built into it. But where I'm going is I was able to swap the accessories between the two because they're pretty much the same body design, style, and so forth. And I think that ZHIYUN could be looking at an even more enhanced creator kit by combining these two lights. And if they have one, and I hadn't checked the site to see yet, but if they have another light in this body design that say 25 or 30 watts to give you more variety in your light selection for lighting up your scene as a kit together, I think that'd be awesome. You'd have one that's more of a get up and go with the CM15, right? Because you have the mounting built into the body of the light, which this guy, then you can decide, you know what? I like the 15, but for this situation, I need a little bit more power. That 20 watt along with the combo kit would be perfect for me for what I'm trying to do here. And then you say, you know what? I don't necessarily need like 60 watts of power like I have on the Mullis. I probably want maybe just a little bit more power, say maybe a 25 or a 30 watt light that's in the same body design and styling as the Fiveray and the CM15 to help me light up a bigger scene more efficiently. That would be awesome. I think ZHIYUN should look into that, you know, having a 3 light kit that all can utilize, and this is the piece that I think makes this work even well, utilize the accessories, the same accessories. The fact that I get to keep this light after this review, I like the fact that I can swap the accessories, that I can put this 15 watt into the Fiveray accessories and use it. And that if I am just simply placing the light somewhere for the Fiveray, I can use a simple soft diffuser on it and just keep it going and create. So hopefully my ZHIYUN collaborators hear that and maybe can suggest that to them about looking at maybe a 25 or 30 watt version of these lights and putting them all 3 together in a kit with accessories to be able to give a creator like myself the ultimate variety in choosing the light I want with one kit to light up my scene, light up my subject, which most times is me, and go from there. So kudos to ZHIYUN on the CM15. I think it is a nice addition to what I consider, you know, their line of creator lights. And again, I would love to see this part of a 3 light combo with the Fiveray and something else to give me a wonderful lighting setup. You guys have a good one. Let me know in the comments what you think about the CM15 and how I compared it to the Fiveray. And again, if for those of you who are considering this or might consider this lesser expensive, fully feature pack light, again, there will be a code in the description to give you an additional 10% off of what is already an inexpensive light to help you with your content creation. You guys enjoy your week, and see you on the next video.